Shah's blessings upon you.
Thank you.
If you're sure.
Please stay in camp. Yes, I am
Fine.
sure. And let me hire a hireling, I guess, and let's see what that one does.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Can you help me change my class? Would like to talk about hirelings.
Mayhaps a resurrection.
I found a plague in a chapel about a guardian of tombs. Is that you? Thank you.
That is where I was housed, yes. And thou needst not know why.
But I would like to know why. Okay.
Very well.
Wait. Oh, now I have that completed. Okay, I just didn't have the thing pop up. There we go. Okay. My god. Okay, so I only have this one left now. What do I do with that? Find the night song. Can I already do something with that? Do I need to just explore the underground? Is that it? If that's the right answer, you can tell me yes. If it's not the right answer, it's fine. But like, if it's the right answer, you can tell me yes, because it's the only thing I'm missing here right now. And I can travel to 2 things. Okay, let's do the Lozelle thing first. And maybe at one point we figure out the night song thing. Who knows? Okay. Lozelle, where are you? I need you in my team. You're real Asterian. I'm talking to you in a hot minute. Lozelle, there you go. Come here, sweetie. Do you want to join my cause?
It is done.
We're going to your crash thingy. So, Gale, what do you want from me?
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
You just want more food, don't you? Oh my god. What's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not
Isn't
like
this the third time I see this now?
Rainstorm that quells a forest fire and merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle. The fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm.
Okay, we had
Thank
this
you
already.
for the artifact.
So, I don't... Is he just stuck in the same thing over and over? At this point? Let's talk to Asterian.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh, cutie. Okay, nothing else. Will? What about you?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call.
Okay.
So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him.
The goblins seem like really bad people.
But I remember drying the boy's tears after.
But that could be finer than saving a life. And he named you? Whatever became of the boy, I wonder. Goblins. Pitiful vermin. Wow. No,
Proud.
let's go with that one.
No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocence. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The Frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
How great can you be? Wow. Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle? It's nice to finally put a face to a name.
And
Let's
it's
go,
nice
Dot.
to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
Nah. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. I haven't seen my reflection.
What?
Be my mirror. What do you see?
I can just offer you a mirror if you want. Quite the handsome devil. A freak of nature? I see the blade of frontiers, no more and no less. A friend who's been touched by the hells. I don't know what to make of it. No, you're still the same.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
They probably don't even know that you're just at this moment in time. You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
I mean, why did you start a pact with her in the first place? Why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she... I mean, she could probably, like, kill and torture him, or the people he loves, or anything like that. Like, that's not a good answer, honey. Can we just attack her next time we... I also just can't attack everyone I see. There must be some loophole. Yeah, there must be some loophole.
Well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together. Fuck. I just fear what she will do to us next. We'll see if it's worth it. We might need the pact after all. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, if I'm getting a cold now. Worst timing. I don't have time for a cold.
I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly. But
it's not like I'm sleeping a lot anyways. It's
She won't
okay.
touch
Don't
you
worry about
unless
that.
There's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
I'm not done talking. Stop drinking, you alcoholic little thing. What do you think of the illithid potential the dream wizard spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
You've seen how dangerous the absolute cultists are when you're an extra help. Just look at me, how potent I'm becoming. I think of what could accomplish together. We face until dangers. Everything is persuasion except for that. And you see, we need the extra help. Yeah, let's go. Oh, nice.
I'm more than a bit wary, I admit.
I mean, it's a goddamn worm in our heads.
Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers
You have
it
a lot
grants
of
me be the
curses
Sword
on you, if we're
Coast's
being
blessing.
honest, though.
I will consume what I must to make it so.
I would just like to be the son of the Grand
Not
Duke.
so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue
What is it,
bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets.
What is it?
Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, Brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine.
Yeah,
and
I
a
can
talent
see
for
that.
courtly dance.
I love to see a demonstration. And now you're the Blade of Frontiers. Good wine, I'll toast to that. No, I want to see you dance.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre
Hi,
could put on a better show.
Ace. It's how I want to play the game. I want to get a oh gosh, sorry, cat. I want to get Astarion up. It doesn't mean that I'm choosing that one. I just want to get Astarion up, so I want to see what I would technically need to choose. You dance like a drunk ogre. That sounds... It does sound hilarious. Yeah.
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I promise, clumsy oaf is well within my repertoire.
Okay, so we now know he can dance. So, Shadowheart, sweetie.
May the darkness protect you.
Something strange happened, the artifact. I wanted to give it back to you, it's not leaving me though.
I know. I felt it.
You felt what? Fly away from you?
Yes. No. I don't know. The artifact seems to have powers and a will of its own. It protects us. I don't know how or why, but I'm glad. I felt it go.
There's so
from
much
me
cat
to
hair
you.
everywhere.
You need its help, just as it needs us. Still just
I
a
like how
box
Scratch
after
in the
all.
background is just like walking around. I suppose you want it back.
Might not be possible.
I tried.
It's stubborn that
I'll
way.
be honest, I tried to
Growing
give it back
flashing
to
out.
you. It's not
Keep it for
coming
now.
back to me.
We can all help to protect it.
Okay. I'm not done
Lady of
talking.
Sorrows guide us. Did you want something?
I want to get to know you more.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shar
She
worship?
took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me.
Okay.
Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
What lies? Tell me something about yourself besides Shar. Besides apples, yeah.
Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced.
Yeah. Give me a
Well,
little fun
I
fact.
like night orchids and can't
No.
swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Is there gonna be a problem that you can't swim? I love to point out night orchids to me if we ever pass them. Yeah, really, you've flown between the planes of existence, but you've never been swimming? Yeah,
It's
you've never been
nothing
swimming?
to laugh at. Save your questions if that's how you're going to react.
Oh.
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either.
That's so
If I manage to
sad.
return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Yeah, we're going to Baldur's Gate at one point or another. Give me like another 50 hours. If I had your memory suppressed, that seems extreme,
Of
yeah.
course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
I want to talk about what all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
You must have thoughts about little stowaways. What will you do if you actually manage to remove? How am I holding up? What do you think about what happened to the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own
Hi,
problems to contend
bravo!
with.
We're still in Act 1. I'm still at the very start of everything. You must have thoughts about our little stowaways. What will you do? What will you do if you actually manage to remove the tap holes?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company.
I'm gonna
of
put
course.
that in the title. Act 1. There we go. Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to.
We finished the goblins thing.
Soon as
Like
possible.
we nearly did everything on the first map though already. I'm missing the one with Lazelle. That's the one thing we're going to now. Family, friend, a lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private.
I mean, she doesn't remember.
acquaintance.
She just told us she has no memories. What about our
What's up?
stowaways?
Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it.
Okay, wow.
Find a way
Practical?
to rid ourselves of the. We could speak to Ethel, though I'm not keen to trust her.
I don't think she likes us anymore. We just fought her.
Will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Sweetie, we literally fought her. How am I holding
Does it
up?
even need to be asked? We're beyond me
Oh.
merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Oh, Shadowheart. The power is developing. What do you
On
make of
one
them?
hand, they seem useful, but on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where
Wow,
they're coming from.
you had to say that one, huh?
What lies at the end of that path? I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting.
Oh,
I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
okay. The odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore potential advantage? I might say excessive caution is a risk in and on of itself. Perhaps you're right. Nah, let's go with that. Let me save. Just in case, you know. Oh, nice.
Well, perhaps you have a point.
I think I do have a point, yes.
Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
Okay. Lazilla's in my team. That's good. I don't have a healer with me now, though. Okay, let me talk to Kala. Kala? I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing her name wrong. And I'm sorry about that.
What's on your mind?
A lot of things. How did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldurs Gate. Our hero,
All bad things happen in Baldur's Gate, apparently.
a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong
Carlock.
crowd.
Carlock with L. Okay,
Worked for a guy
Carlock.
I
Okay.
respected.
I will forget about it again.
Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
Miss Fire Lady.
Jigs and the reels, he
That's
made
what I'm
a
gonna
deal
call
with
her.
Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this
Do I
thing in
know
my chest
Zariel?
and set me to work.
I don't think so.
To war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Go ahead. I have time. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Oh, sweetie. What does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control.
Yeah, you literally just like
I'm
lit
excited
everyone on
at all.
fire.
Angry, nervous, delighted, enticed. I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
That's a bit sad. What's that been like? I wouldn't mind that myself. Oh my god. What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything.
Oh, I'm
You
gonna
never met
hug
anyone
you.
so
It's going to
desperate for
be
a hug as this
okay.
one right here. Pathetic, perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah, well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Oh, sweetie. No, it's okay. Let me talk again.
Soldier?
Yes. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love
What about
projectiles.
Raphael?
What they don't love is getting their bombs
I don't know what
right back
Raphael
in their
is, but what about
faces.
him?
Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You
Oh, don't
can't
say
ever think
that.
you've got them
I'm pretty
typed out.
sure the game's
Sharp
like
instincts,
it's going
sharp
to be like
weapons, and a knack
very
for
playable for a
improvisation.
really, really
That's
long
the only way to
time.
survive him. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Raphael. Can you tell me how to kill Raphael? That those paladins are out of our way. What's next on your agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been.
I mean, I
fairly
gave you
volatile
2
ever since I
coins.
left the hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round
Why are
here,
you
right?
screaming? Do you want food? I'll check your dinner in a minute. Let me talk to the hot fire lady first. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail.
Oh my god, I saw a cutscene like when you choose her as your playable character, and when she like is able to get out of the ship, you can like choose like what she's gonna answer, and she's like freedom or home or something. It's so cute. That was so cute. She's adorable. I love her. What about me? I'll be back in my home, not a care in the world. I'll be in the middle of another adventure. So much has happened, I can barely remember what life was like before the abduction, yeah?
Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion.
Babe.
Well, we may as
Let
well
me
make
talk
some
to
good
Fire Lady.
memories mixed
You get
in
your
with the
dinner
body horror,
afterwards.
huh?
Honey, I'm not done talking to you, please.
Hey, soldier.
Hi. You and Mizora seem to know each other. Mizora was the one from Will, wasn't she?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle.
I think.
Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
I still think she'll keep coming after you. I can see why you were so keen to escape. Do you think she will still come after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage
Hi,
show,
Arigato.
but I did not want to be one
How
of
you
the players.
doing? Okay, let's change the subject. So what are tadpole powers?
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix?
Well, I googled it. It told me
What can I
there
say?
are no negative
fine?
repercussions for
Smell
that.
fine?
Because
Seem
I was like, I'm not gonna use
yeah.
those. And I was like, let me Google that just in
You're
case.
more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
It's your choice, but I think the tadpoles make me
Do
stronger.
they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Google knows. We might be facing a cult more powerful than we know. Can you see by my example that this is worth? I think it through, Kolak. There's a lot to be gained here. We need a lot of help for the stupid cult. Oh, that's really high. Yes.
Oh! How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to.
Well, I'm sorry.
Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much.
Thank you.
Are we done here?
Oh, you don't want to talk to me anymore. Okay, we haven't talked to Lazelle in a while.
Speak.
Yeah, I would. There. These dreams linger in my memory. Do you think that strange figure will come back?
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
I mean, with your constant going to cons, that's like a lot of words. Like, I don't think that even my most word cosplay was worth that many times than as you did with Ari at this point. A greater master, who or what could that be? Elders. Doesn't sound like something I want to encounter. The absolute is this master, I'm sure.
An elder brain. It lives without body, without armor, save the brine pool it inhabits. To split one apart is a Githyanki's great pleasure. To die to its mind blast, a Githyanki's dread. Many would not lose their minds just to near one. Even, well, most would and have.
You finished Tales of Berseria. Did you like it? You look so unusual. Githyanki Aurora, do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition.
Oh.
It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to.
But wait,
observe
didn't we
more
get the
and
information
question
that
less.
we have a very special mind flayer in our minds, and if we try to like get rid of it, we will die?
I
Continue.
expect I am your first.
What? I never heard of your con until my capture. I know of Githyanki, but I never met one. I crossed paths with them
And they
before.
didn't cut you from navel to neck.
No.
Well, perhaps they were otherwise occupied. I am still getting
Perhaps.
used to people like you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours. looks
Excuse
like
me,
a
my
stick.
nose is not that big. Come on now, it's not that large. Thanks for noticing. You sounded the face of a gloating, as if your upturned bat snout. Come on, it's not that
Decadent
large.
then, lacking in economy, like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Can you stop talking about my nose? It's make me insecure. Do you know what happens if you don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss.
Oh no.
Then you start to hallucinate. Your
Oh.
hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice.
That
Your
sounds
bones
terrible.
will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist. And a
Awesome.
mind flayer is born.
Amazing. Sounds like exactly what I want. That sounds awful.
Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find
Okay.
my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Yeah, we're special. Hi there, Genuine. Welcome. How you doing? You worried we haven't changed yet?
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Shh, it's fine. Is it me or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession.
Oh.
I was too hasty to judge
Oh?
you.
Do you like my nose after all?
Gutless. Unimpressively bland.
Wow. And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental. Can I assume a compliment is
I
incoming?
don't pay compliments.
Oh.
I only say what is true. You've proven me wrong at every turn. You are efficient, dominant, courageous. I swear.
It's okay.
You
Don't.
would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect.
Oh.
And more still, my yearning.
Uh-oh.
When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand on end.
Woman, slow down. Slow down! I have just one word, yuck. If you respect me so much, then why are you such a prickly grouch? Hold on, are you coming on to me? The attractions... Are you coming on to me?
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you.
Excuse me, please, there's a line!
Perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
I've been wanting a hot Githyanki girlfriend. The question is, can I do the deed with her without Astarion being annoyed by it? Because I know you can only romance one character per playthrough. I think except of Halson. Halson is the only one who's like, just go around with as many people as you want. But I think like Astarion does not like it if I would do the deed with someone else, would he? I can do it with everyone? Without he being judgy? Let me save this. Because sure.
Yes.
Let's do it then.
Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine.
Excuse you, ma'am?
Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
That's very creepy at this point. Very creepy. Don't say that. You sound like an SGM book character. You said I've earned your respect, so why are you so rude all the time?
If you must know,
I love you. Lots
Thank
and
you
lots
for
and
your
lots.
follow, King Cobra. Thank you so much. How you doing?
Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be. Say what I must be.
And that's why you're so rude to
survive
me?
Every beast I face and every wound I bear.
You're very tired? Maybe take a nap. I don't know how late it is at your place, but maybe take a nap. Do not play this game, though? Okay, wait, let me Google this first. Can you sleep with multiple characters in Baldur's Gate 3? The answer to whether you can romance multiple companions is yes. However, there are a few companions that you will run into while trying to get into... I wanna know. Okay, wait. Let me... Baldur's Gate 3. Astarion grumpy after sleeping with others. What happens if Astarion catches you sleeping with others? Okay. Wait, Astarion is angry with me because... I cheated on him with Will. Okay, we are not gonna sleep with Lizelle. Astarion is apparently very, very easily annoyed with you if you do that. Okay, wait. Then let me reload this. Oh no! Did you not like how it... I mean, like, there are so many endings. If you just don't like the one ending you got, you could technically just, like, play a different ending. We're not sleeping with Lizelle. I'm sorry, guys. Anyone who's horny for her, we're not doing that because I want Astarion. It's valid. Absolutely valid. Like, I'm completely on his side there. So, everything's good. But, like, that's why I wanted to know. Like, in a game, like, you know, I just wanted to, like, experiment and see different cutscenes. But, like, it's fine. It's totally fine if I can only do stuff with Astarion. Okay, I'm fluttered, but the answer is no.
Loss, I fear.
Yeah, my loss.
One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted. How my fingers on your skin might have felt.
Maybe I'm not.
I wish you could return to this lost moment.
Yeah, that's okay, sweetie. So...
Speak.
I talked to her about the rudeness. Yeah. We had
what I must be.
Okay.
Say what I must be.
Have you thought about making use of the Tapul's power?
Mark my words. this power would be no blessing, but a
Oh
curse.
no!
You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise
I
of
assumed
sight,
the way you
or
wrote
slice off my
that
tongue for the
specific
promise
thing
of
you did has been a
taste.
while ago,
Consume
so...
the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
We must bear the tadpoles' burdens. We should also will ourselves of their power. That's... Yeah! Why is everyone against it except Astarion? Astarion is the only one who's like, yeah, let's just use all these tadpoles. Let's eat them. Let's go ahead. Let's just nom everything.
Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what am I to do then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
The School of the Absolute is dangerous. We should take all the help we can. I'm a living example of the tadpole's benefits? Questionable! Depraved or not, you're no good to your queen dad. You need these to... I mean, yeah. There we go.
You might
Of course
be
I'm right.
The Githyanki
Are you
have
questioning if I'm
learned
right?
and used what we've learned. The Zaithisk itself was devised from such knowledge. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a weapon I can twist and mold to my advantage. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
Yes. Let's just all get a lot of parasites inside us. Oh, is that all? Nothing else I can talk to you? Oh, no, okay. We're missing Gale and... We talked to Bill, we talked to Shadowheart. We talked to Kolak, we talked to Lozelle. Okay, we're only missing Will. Astarion doesn't want anything from me right now. But I am gonna feed my cats real quick. But twice wrong equals right. What? Twice wrong? What was wrong? Okay, I'm gonna feed my cats real quick though, guys. You guys should get yourself something to drink. You probably been not drinking enough. So, be right back. Grab something to drink, guys. Welcome back. The cats have been fed. The goblins. So, Gale, talk to me.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume.
You just got an artifact. You just said it's not working well. It was a pity you lost and the leave ended so soon. I was enjoying our moment alone. Do you think about us being... Oh, God.
Do you?
Sure. Not really.
And yet you ask. I do, as a matter of fact.
I made a line. Don't cross
I'm
it.
not a big believer in fate, but I do believe in serendipity. Life is a tempest of events that sometimes we brace against and sometimes embrace.
Is he not imploding if you just don't give him an artifact?
One day soon, perhaps. I'd like to embrace.
Yeah, honey, I'm with Astarion. That's not gonna work out. Oh yeah, he died. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's getting his stupid artifacts. It's fine. What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Okay, leave. Do you need an artifact? Probably not. Okay. We talked to everyone. Let's have a rest real quick. Yes.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an
What's happening?
explanation, or your head.
Walk away now.
What's wrong,
I
guys?
won't warn you again.
What's going on? Why are you two arguing?
Lozelle thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
What is... Stop, there's no sense in us fighting with each other. I agree with Shadowheart, the artifact is protecting us. Bazilla's rise. So any ideas how we settle this? Rest, both of you. Temples will be cooler in the morning. Any ideas how to settle this?
The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it.
Can we not?
Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it.
Can we not? Oh my god. Is one of them gonna kill the other?
Chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Shadowheart!
Justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transformed.
Look, this wouldn't have happened if I would have slept with her, okay? Do nothing, excuse you. Shadowheart, stop, you don't have to do this. Move to chat, no. You don't have to do this, sweetie. Let me save this. Okay.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Can we still not kill her? Like, you know! Hi, Sank. How you doing? We need her, Shadowheart. Give her a chance.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one
Oh my
blasted
God.
moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
Yeah, I mean, she has a point.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
My goodness.
Imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Gale in the background. Which is like, oh my god, I need something so importantly. Oh my god. I'm just dying. Okay. Did we use some of my camp supplies? Whatever. I have so many, that's fine. Let's leave camp. Let's leave the camp. And let's... Hello? We need to go to... this one here?
Great God, help. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care, and we will